these pronouns over here? Let's check if you can know them, because if you know them, then you are ready.
The indefinitive pronouns.
Indefinite.
Indefinite pronouns.
Mm.
The quantifier is the difference. For example, anybody is for uncountable.
Okay.
Yes.
For example,
Anybody play football?
anybody play football, but you said it was for uncountable, no? So what do you
Yeah.
mean?
Uncountable because don't have a specific
Characteristic.
characteristic.
Uncountable because don't have who? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. I really want to check if you know what is the application. And for example, if you say anybody plays football, okay, what is anybody? What are you trying to say?
For example, you, me, Benji, Laurita, anybody play.
Okay. Then the definition that you have is very, very is correct. But what's the relation with uncountable? That is definitely eliminate all that information.
Okay.
Yes, it's all that information that is uncountable, countable, whatever. There is no relation about that.
Okay.
There is a relation with the beginning of the expression, and we are going to talk about that. These pronouns start and to review or understand, to master quantifiers. Okay, because we need to understand first the difference between any, some, and no. Because the pronouns that we are practicing have this combination. No? Do you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we have this. These pronouns start with the word any. Then we have every. Then we have no. And then we have some. Right? Then, in order to understand these pronouns, we need first to understand these quantifiers. Now tell me, what do you know about them? Hello, Benji. There you are, brother. I see you there.
Hi. Hello.
So, what do you know about this, Caesar?
Mm, 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 mm. It's difficult for explain.
To explain. You need a
To
verb.
explain. But okay, easy to explain. No, no is for
It's not.
it's not, is from nothing.
Which one?
Similar, similar to nothing. For example, no one, nothing.
Which one?
Mm, I don't know how to explain me.
Try. Try because that's a practice.
Okay. Mm, any is for whatever.
Okay. Any is for whatever. You're close. Some.
Some is for yeah, similar for whatever, but no whatever. Okay. Mm,
We don't know some.
for groups.
Or groups. Probably, but no, let's skip to the next. We don't know some. Any you are close, some you have no idea, and no
Or nothing.
or nothing. Okay. Okay, you're very close. Let's talk about quantifiers. Quantifiers are equivalent to numbers. Okay.
Okay.
And quantity, quantifier, quantity. No? So the word any is usually used as in questions when we don't know the existence of something. No, the existence of things. That's letter A. When we don't know the existence of things, and in affirmations, actually, let's go like this. Using questions when we don't know the existence of things, and used in affirmations to talk about whatever, whatever, whatever in the category of things we are mentioning. So you are correct in the second.
Okay.
Okay. You are correct in the second, but you needed the first. Remember that we need to consider three standards: the question, the affirmation, and the negative.
Okay.
There's always a standard: question, affirmation, and negative. Person, verb, code. Those are the two standards in English that you need to mentalize. How do you use any in a question? How do you use any in an affirmation? And how do you use any in a negative?
Okay.
Any is used in the negative together with those. This is super important, with a negative auxiliary used together with a negative auxiliary to represent a negative existence. Existence. Okay. So let me give you some examples. Any. And in a question.
Okay. Okay. Um, in this example is in question. For example, any okay. Do you remember anything for the accident?
Anything. We are not using this yet. We are not using pronouns.
Okay.
We're using just the quantifier.
Only with any?
And read. Used in questions when we don't know the existence of things. What expression do you use to speak about existence? We have talked about that.
Surprise?
Existence, expression for existence.
What?
Okay, no,
No.
no. Let's check if Benji remembers. Do you have it, Benji? Expression for existence. You are muted, Benji. I think Benji is not there. Okay, existence. There is and there are.
Oh, okay.
There's a question. Is there or are there? Any.
Okay.
Are there any books? Is there any coffee? Right?
Okay. Yeah. Are there any animals in the zoo?
Are there any animals in zoo? That's right. We need to understand this so we can use this in questions.
Okay.
You see? Affirmations, as you said, what everything that is mentioned.
For example, what it's in two sentences. My example. What chocolate you prefer? Do
Mm,
do
do
you
you
prefer? What chocolate do you prefer? Um,
Mhm.
I prefer any. I prefer any chocolate
Mhm.
because I like all.
Exactly. Mhm. Mhm. Right?
Okay.
That's the one that you dominate. You dominate this one. You need to dominate this.
Mhm.
Negative, together with a negative auxiliary to represent a negative existence.
I don't know. With a negative auxiliary.
Think about negative existence. That's the most important part.
I can't see any UFO.
UFO,
Yes.
not UFO. That's not a single word.
Okay.
Exactly. Right? So we have this one and we have this one. If you transfer this knowledge, you transfer it to these pronouns, you can understand the application of these pronouns. The word anybody, anyone, and anything can be used in these three formats.
Mhm.
This is what you need to mentalize when you are thinking from Spanish to English. For example, we say any for the possible existence, of things. ¿Hay algo que pueda hacer por ti?
Okay.
Right? In the context, we automatically go to something, but that is incorrect because we are talking about a question and because we are talking about the possibility of existence. Anybody, anything, anyone, and anything can be used in the context, in the contexts that correspond to any, but as a pronoun, not as a quantifier.
Okay. In this example, yes, it's correct to say it. Is there anything I can do for you? Because the word algo indicated the thing, anything.
Okay, that's the part of the thing. But what about the part of the some or the any? Because many people confuse the something and the anything.
Mm-hmm.
You never use some in a question. Never. Never, never, never.
Okay.
That's the important part. Forget about the thing. It's different to say, well, no, don't forget about that because body and thing are necessary, no?
Mm-hmm.
But what do you use in this case? Something or anything?
In this case, anything?
In this case, we use anything. Why? Because number one, it's a question. And number two, you are talking about the possible existence.
Mm-hmm.
Contrary to any, some,
No, contrary for some.
no, contrary to any, some is used to talk about affirmations, affirmative existence. We never use some in questions because literally some is the answer, is a number. So how do you say this in English? For example,
This example, no, the previous example.
the same.
Yeah, is there anything that I can do for you?
Okay.
The answer is yes. You can something for me.
Incomplete.
No, you can do something for me. No, because is the affirmative existence.
Exactly. Mhm.
Okay.
Negative. If the answer for this
No,
is a no,
you can don't
again,
anything for
again,
me.
again.
The
No.
negative is no, you can't
You
do.
can. Okay, much better.
You can do anything for me
Exactly.
because don't exist.
It's a negative existence.
I got
See?
it.
Excellent. Perfect. In the same context, some is only for the affirmative answer. Some is only for answers, never for questions, never for negatives. The one that is negative is no. This is a second negative. No is used only for negatives. Negative existence answers. Because no is equals to 0. When we use no, we don't need a negative auxiliary. You understand it?
Yes.
Then what would be the negative 2?
Mm, no, you do nothing.
You do
Or
nothing. Incomplete.
you,
Parallel structure.
yeah, but it's we don't need negative auxiliary.
Mhm.
You can do nothing
Exactly. Mhm.
for me.
There we go.
Okay, okay.
Those are the rules. Super important.
Here, also is possible to say only no, thank you.
Of course. Of course, you can say only no, thank you.
No thanks.
Yes, yes, yes. But we are making examples to see the difference.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now your turn. How would you translate? Hay algo que quiero decirte.
Hay algo que quiero decirte.
That's for Benji, eh?
Yes.
Now, okay. there are something that I tell you.
Hi, thank you. Sorry.
Pleasure.
Close. Very close. There are eliminate. Okay, repeat.
No, okay. There. Mm, yeah, there are something
Okay.
that I want
Hmm.
to tell you.
You're very close. Very, very close. R is incorrect. Because indefinite pronouns, these are always singular.
Okay. Mm, okay. So there is
Correct.
something that I want to tell you.
Exactly. There we go. Much better. Much, much better.
Okay.
Easier. How do you translate? ¿Había algo que querías decirme? Go, Caesar.
Oh, sorry, teacher. Yes. Was there something? Was there something? Want to tell me? No.
You forgot the class already.
Hmm?
You already forgot the class. This
Yes.
is this a question or an affirmation?
A question.
It's a question. And what expression do we use for questions?
Anything.
Exactly. We are not practicing something. Second observation, person verb complements. Every time you have a verb, you need a corresponding person.
You
Exactly. Correction?
um, was okay. Was you there?
Was
Mm,
you
No,
there?
no,
I don't understand that. You need
no,
to
no, no.
understand the sentence.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
was there anything you wanted to tell
Exactly.
me? Because it's in past.
Exactly. Yes, that's correct. That's different when you pay attention, right? Good.
Mhm.
Good, 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 good. Anything as a question, and you because it's necessary for the verb in past, because you are saying you are speaking in past.
Yes.
That's correct. Next, Benji.
Teacher, in this example, it's not necessary write that.
It's possible. Was there anything that you wanted, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's possible. Remember the extender that, well, we are going to see that in the next classes. I am organizing the lesson in an easy way, but the connector that is optional when there is a sequence person verb complement, person verb complement. You know,
Okay.
in this case, we have person verb complement, so it's optional to use that. You can eliminate that, and it's correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
The connector that is optional in this case. What about this, Benji? How do you say this in English? You have two options.
Mm, mm, it's possible to say I didn't to say anything.
I didn't. Second,
I didn't to
uh,
say anything.
I didn't to say. You are correct in the anything. That part is perfect. The problem is in the connector too. Why
I
are you?
didn't say only.
Uh-huh. We have never said that we have didn't plus two.
Okay.
Never. Probably Harmon Hall, yes, but here no.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know.
Only in the first option, only we need to omit the word to.
The correction would be complete.
The correction is I didn't say anything.
That's correct. We use anything together with the negative auxiliary. So that part is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. We have option two for negatives.
No.
Exactly. Attention. When we use no, we don't need a negative auxiliary.
Okay.
So what would be the option two?
Okay. Mm. No, no.
Well,
Oh,
you need no.
yeah, no, yes.
Mm, well, that will be like this. No, coma, no dije nada. You know? So in this case, it's only no dije nada.
Yeah.
Think about it just a second because Jessie is in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, yes.
Hello, teacher. Hello, guys. I will the attendance, please. Is Benji? Hi, Benji. Good night.
Hi, good night. Yes.
Thank you, Benji. Hi, sis.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
Hi, sis. I am fine. Thank you. Thank you, Benji, to be here. See you tomorrow and have a good night.
Thank you.
See you
You too.
You're
tomorrow.
welcome. Thank you.
Action, Benji.
Um, mm, mm, No, I don't say anything. No.
Okay. Okay. Do you agree that don't is a negative auxiliary?
Yeah.
Right? Then you are not making modifications. Actually, you only copied the expression on top in incorrect grammar. Remember, we are trying to use no, not any.
Yeah. Okay. No, I said nothing.
Exactly.
Uh,
Said nothing.
okay. I say nothing only. Yeah.
The first no is extra.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now you get it?
Yeah. I was confusing.
With the
Confused. No, I confused.
confused. You were confused. With the auxiliary. Didn't and don't always confuse you, but yes, remember it's didn't is negative past. Don't is negative present. If I don't need a negative, eliminate both. Both are not necessary. You got it?
Got it.
Well, the same logic, exactly the same logic goes for the rest. For everybody, for nobody, and for somebody is exactly the same. For everyone, no one, someone, everything, nothing, and something. It's exactly the same. The rules are these. If you dominate these rules, you dominate this. Okay,
Okay.
there we go. So guys, that's it. Good job. I will see you tomorrow.
Teacher, can you share us the last one slide?
This
The
one,
other
yeah,
slide? Yeah.
sure. Let me send this. Oh, perfect. This is easier.
Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent. That's it. Very good. So study, okay? I'll see you tomorrow for your exam.
Okay, teacher. Oh my God.
See you tomorrow.
Have a wonderful night.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.